What's up to all my fight fans out there? Hopefully everyone's doing well today. I recently just came off of YouTube and I seen that one of my ultimate favorites, and I'm pretty sure one of your ultimate favorites as well, Nate Diaz, just recently did an interview. Now, if you guys have been following the news, Nate Diaz for quite some time has been asking for a fight. And in this interview, he stated that he's been trying to get a fight a couple of months after he fought Leon Edwards, which took place, I believe, June 2021. Now, what's been puzzling me this entire time, being that Nate Diaz is such a fan favorite. Like I said, my favorite, I'm sure a lot of your guys' favorite. We all love the Diaz brothers, big time. Why can't he get a fight? And in this interview, he clearly states that he has called out and has said okay to fight a number of opponents. And he said that he's willing to take on anybody. He's willing to go on today. He's willing to go on next week, next month. The guy just wants to fight. Now, is it possible that the UFC just does not want to let him go because they know what kind of star Nate Diaz is? Or are they waiting for Conor McGregor, who is out with his injury, and there really is no solid timeline on when he's going to be back? I don't know. But both sound like not our problem. Not his problem, I should say. Nate wants out of his contract. He has clearly stated that. He wants to go boxing. He wants to do jiu-jitsu. I believe he mentioned even kickboxing. Don't quote me on that one. But I know for sure he wants to box and he wants to do jiu-jitsu. Those are his two loves. Those are his two passions. I've followed Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz for a very long time, and I know those two have always had their passion with jiu-jitsu and boxing. As a matter of fact, they were also training partners with Andre Ward, who is by far a professional boxer, ex-professional boxer, retired, and a Hall of Famer, and definitely one of the pound-for-pound very best. Olympic gold medalists, and Andre Ward has made it crystal clear that these guys got hands. So, again, I go back to why can't they give him a fight? And if I remember correctly, hearing from Dana White that they are legally obligated to offer their fighters 3 fights a year. Where's Nate Diaz 3 fights? You know, the guy has been saying he wants to fight. Now I can understand if nobody wants to fight him, but if you're fight fans, just like I'm a fight fan, you have seen Michael Chandler call out Nate Diaz, Dustin Poirier call out Nate Diaz, Hamza Chimaev has even mentioned he will take on Nate Diaz, which they even mentioned that in this interview that they wanted him to fight Nate Diaz back in October. Now I get it where Nate was coming from, but he says, you know what? Screw it. Let's just get it over with. Let's do this. What's going on? Why are we prolonging this? And I know what a lot of people are going to say. Well, they want him to do that Conor trilogy. And I'm sure Nate would do it too. But Conor's out. And he's been out. And that Conor fight happened, I believe, in what? I want to say it was 2015, 2016. Both 1 and 2 happened in the same year. Why didn't we get 3? Where was the urgency for that? You know, like why did, instead of doing Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez, why didn't we get a part 3? We could have got all 3 fights in 1 year. But nope, we saved it. I believe Nate wanted it. Nope. Then what happened when Conor was returned? Why didn't we get it then? What happened when Conor went against Khabib? We could have got it then. We could have got these fights for so long, but yet they always prolonged it. They always pushed it back and said, no, it's not right. So I don't know if that's the case, or maybe it's the fact they like I said, they just simply do not want to let him go. And unfortunately, that's to me really, really like that is so wrong to hold a guy hostage and say, no, you either sign with us, you have to stay with us, you can't do anything else. We don't want you to go boxing. We don't want you to go do jiu-jitsu. We don't want you to go do your own thing. You have to stay here with us. Does that sound right to you guys? Does that sound like something that any job should do? Imagine the job that you're at right now. You want to quit. You found something better. Maybe you want to go do something else. But yet, your boss says, no, you can't. You have to stay here. Any job in the world, whether it's sports, a football team, if you're under contract, okay, understand, you're under contract. You can't do it. But if you're eligible to do it, I promise you, some players are going to say, you know what? I'm going to test the field a little bit. I'm going to go somewhere else. Or you know what? I just don't want to do this no more. I'm going to quit. I'm going to leave for a while. Anybody else in the world can do that. But for some reason, they are literally having a grip, tight hold on Nate Diaz. And it does frustrate me. I mean, of course, I don't want to see Nate go. You know, I see all the potential matches. I want to see him do that rematch with Jorge Masvidal for the BMF title. And we both, we all know that he, you know, it was a bad stoppage. And I would have loved to see what would happen in those next few rounds. Who knows? Of course, I would like to see him against Dustin Poirier. I mean, good God, those guys would definitely be scrapping and banging each other all day. Justin Gaethje is another fun fight. Of course, you have the Conor trilogy. Definitely, you got to do that. You know, Nate can make a lot of money and a lot of great fights for the UFC, but that's not just what he wants to do. He's talking about boxing. And there is a big fight out there named Jake Paul that he could take on, where he could make a lot of money. He could be boxing, he could be boxing other people out there. And he has that skill. You know, this is not some guy that decides, like, you know what? Like some of these celebrities, which, you know, do your thing. It's what you want to do, by all means. He is not some celebrity guy who wants to box. He's an actual MMA fighter who actually trains boxing. Not like some of these MMA fighters who squeeze in boxing with their training. No, Nate Diaz does train just boxing at times. And he squeezes in all these other, like jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, and wrestling. So that's where I'm at with that. And I would like to know what you guys think. I definitely would like to know what you guys think, what you guys feel. And yeah, tell me what your thoughts are. Leave a comment below and just help me understand more, because maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's something I forgot. But definitely, again, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and again, please tell me what you guys think. Thank you very much.